All right guys, welcome. This is gonna be our at-home ab workout. No equipment needed for this, just a nice comfortable yoga mat and a good soft towel if you need one for your lower back as well. We're gonna show you how to fold your towel up to give you some support for your lower back. Don't want you guys to be counting reps on this. It's more about time under tension. So if you're a complete beginner, 30 seconds is plenty. Wear a wristwatch or stare at a clock, 30 seconds, 45 seconds for intermediate and a full minute for advanced. In terms of rest in between each exercise, that's going to be up to you to determine how long you need. It's mainly about keeping good form. Okay, so if you need 30 seconds in between each exercise to maintain good form, use the 30 seconds. If you need 20, use 20. If you need a minute, use a minute. Okay? So we're going to start with the first exercise, which is going to be the upper abs. So we're just going to do a basic crunch. Now you can have your hands wherever's comfortable, on the thigh, you can have them on the front of your temple. The last place you want to have them is at the back, okay, which is probably the first place people put them, because then you end up pulling on your neck and straining your neck. Coming up just far enough to feel your abs. So we're just going to come up, we're going to contract the top couple of abs, we're going to feel the squeeze, come down, relax at the bottom, and then re-engage. Okay, if you can keep constant tension, keep constant tension. If you have to relax at the bottom, relax at the bottom. If you've got a bad back, or if you're prone to back issues, relax in between each rep of every exercise we do today. Reps, you're looking at about, actually we're not counting reps, sorry, we're going by time. So 30 seconds, 45 or 60 seconds of tension. Good, we'll do one more rep. Good, we're now going to move on from the top of the abs right down to the bottom of the abs. So the bottom of the abs, they pull our lower body up. So we're going to start off with a knee raise. So you're just going to pull your knees up towards your chest and back out. Now you don't need a lot of movement in order to feel your lower abs. So if you can't feel your lower abs here, I would suggest take your hand, dig in, find those abs, and make sure that you can actually feel the contraction there before you start doing full leg raises. Feet should be nice and relaxed, nice and loose. Do not tense your legs. How's that feel? Yeah. Wonderful. So once we've done our crunches and our knee raises, we're now going to go back into crunches, but we're going to do the sides. It's going to be side crunch. So just to help you set up with this, you're going to have to do a mirror image of us. So top leg on the floor like that, you're going to lay down. Bottom leg out straight. Bottom hand on the abs. Top elbow stretched out. So that's our position there. Okay? Then from there, you can probably come back a little bit more towards me. Yeah, perfect. Just like that. We're now going to crunch up. We're going to bring this elbow towards that knee, and we're going to feel it right through the side of the oblique. Good. Stretch out, stretch, stretch, stretch. Yeah, good. Dig in with these fingers so that you can actually feel the muscle that you're trying to work. You can engage with the abs. You're going to get a much better pump if you can actually feel the muscle working. Now if you want to take these one step further, as you come up, you can bring this knee up and you can connect. Stretch. Good, you can even extend this leg out. Good, come up. Good. This is all side of the abs, obliques. Good, we'll do one more rep. Good job. Now if you're following along with us in real time, you'll have to pause the video so that you can flip over and do the other side. So we've done crunches, we've done knee raises, we've done side crunches. Now we're going to go into full leg raises. Now these are going to be a little bit harder. We're going to look for a bit more tension. Now the first thing we're going to do is lift our head off the floor, lift our shoulders up so that there's no gap between the lower back and the floor. So I should not be able to fit my hand. You should not be able to fit your hand in your gap between your lower back and the floor there. That's going to look after your lower back. So legs out about 90% straight, relax on the floor. A little bit of a bend here. Good, so that's your starting position there, and now you're going to lock your legs and bring them up as far as you can. Good. Trying to keep your legs as relaxed as you can. If your legs tense up too much, then you'll feel a lot of quad engagement. Try to relax your legs. Keep this up nice and high, and your abs will definitely start to burn a lot quicker. If you get any sort of pain in your back, bend this, keep going. You can bend it even more, bend, bend, bend. Good, so the more bent your knees are, the easier the movement is. And we'll do 2 more reps. And 1 more. Awesome. Now we're going to go on all fours. We're going to do some mountain climbers. All right, so up onto the toes. Let's see, we can spread the feet a little bit. Yep, and then now what we're going to do is we're going to bring this knee across to that elbow, and then switch sides. Now, as you're coming up with the knee, think about pulling in your abs and getting your abs engaged. What you can even do is you can also twist. So as that knee comes up, you can twist a little bit. Yep. Yeah, that's it. You can see the engagement right through the obliques and the abs there. If you've got good shoulder stability and you've got good upper body strength, what you can do is as you come up, you can roll forward a little bit to get that knee all the way to the elbow. Yeah, that's it. But be careful, it does put a lot of pressure through your shoulders as well. So if you're carrying more weight, you might only be able to get a partial movement. Good, once we've done that one, we're now going to go down face first on the floor. We're going to go into back extensions. Okay, so this is now for our lower back. All right, what we're going to do, we're going to bring feet like that. Good. We're going to set it up so that our hands are like this, and that everything should be just a little bit off the floor. Good. Keep looking at the floor, and then try to lift your chest up off the floor. Good. Little pause at the top and come back down. Now Mika's actually got really good flexibility for this exercise. I'd be lucky to get half the amount of movement that she's getting at the moment. So for most of us, we'll probably only come up an inch or 2, but that's going to be enough to actually feel the contraction there in the lower back, which is what we're after. Good, come up, little pause for a second, feel the lower back. Good, come down. Good, for 2 more reps. And 1 more. Great, and then last one, we're going to flip around on our back and we're going to incorporate every muscle that we've worked so far and do a V-up to finish everything off. As Mika mentioned, this is a little bit more comfortable if you're holding on to something. So we've got our water bottle, hold that all the way above the head. Legs, same setup as we had for the leg raises, so slight bend, really important. Yep, keep your feet glued together. Now when you're doing this, we want the legs to come up slightly before the water bottle, before your upper body does. So come up, and then when you get to here, reach up, try to get this as close to your toes as possible, and stretch out as far as you can. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Yeah, good. Now this will lift your lower back a little bit off the floor. There's not much you're going to be able to do about that. If it causes you pain, then I would bend everything. So I would now bend my knees completely. Good, and with the water bottle, just go a little bit above your head and then come back. So you're still doing the same movement, but it's a lot less strain on your back. Your back is getting pulled a lot less. So you might have to find the right length for your knees and your hands. Good. How's the pump in the abs? Good? Yeah? Yeah. Awesome. All done.